Let me ask you something. What does it look like when a driver runs one of the best races of his career, leads laps, battles door to door for 100 laps straight, has the car dialed in, has the speed, and then walks away with absolutely nothing to show for it? Because that's exactly what happened today. Shane Van Gisbergen had a legitimate top 5 run today, maybe even better than that. He was up front. He was mixing it with the best guys on the track. He was ripping the fence like a seasoned oval veteran. And then in the final moments, when it mattered most, one miscommunication, one misheard instruction, and it was gone. Just like that. Stick with me, because this story is bigger than just a bad finish. This is about a driver who is absolutely trending in the right direction and what it means for Trackhouse Racing going forward. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation News is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every week. All right, let's get into it. So let's break down exactly what happened today with Shane Van Gisbergen. And here's the thing, the starting position. Shane benefited from a rainout, which gifted him a strong spot up front. Now, some people will take that and try to dismiss the whole run. Don't do that, because plenty of drivers get handed a good starting spot and fall backward immediately. Shane didn't. He kept it. He built on it. And that tells you something. Early in the race, he admitted he was running a little tight, especially off of restarts on a fresh track, when the grip wasn't fully migrated to the top. In dirty air, he couldn't get his car singing the way he needed it to. But, and this is the critical part, when that rubber came in and the track surface moved up to where he wanted it, his car came alive. His words, not mine. And his late race speed was legitimately excellent. Now let's talk about those battles with Ricky Stenhouse Jr, because this was the storyline of his race. For somewhere between 50 and 100 laps, these two guys were going back and forth for position, 7th, 8th, trading spots, defending, attacking. And Shane had nothing but respect for Ricky afterward. He called him aggressive but fair. Said when the speed difference was too big, Ricky let him go, and he returned the favor. That is old school, hard-nosed, wheel-to-wheel NASCAR racing, and Shane was right in the middle of it. So how does a day like that go sideways? The choose rule. The final choose at the end of the race. Shane said it plainly. He misheard his spotter, Josh. He thought he was getting set up to go outside. It didn't happen that way. He made the wrong lane choice, and it cost him. And listen to how he talked about it afterward. I'm pretty pissed at myself for that. No excuses, no blaming the team, no spinning it. He owned it completely. Now, here's where I'm going to give you the real talk on this, because that kind of accountability combined with that kind of performance is exactly what you want to see from a driver who's still finding his footing on ovals. Shane Van Gisbergen is a road course magician. Everyone knows that. But ovals, that's been the question mark over his head since he came to NASCAR full-time. And today, he showed you something real. He said it himself. It's been an upward trend. The last month has been average or a little bit more, but I feel like I'm generally getting better and better. And Trackhouse Racing, let's be honest, Trackhouse is giving him better equipment to work with too. This isn't just a driver developing, this is a program developing around a driver with elite instincts. He led laps today. He said leading was, quote, awesome fun. And you could hear it. You could hear genuine excitement from a guy who is experiencing oval racing at a level he hasn't been at before. That is a dangerous combination, people. A driver who is improving and a team that is improving around him. That's how programs turn into contenders. But I'm just going to say it straight. If Shane cleans up his restart execution and fixes his communication with the spotter on those final choose calls, he's not just a fun story anymore. He becomes a problem for the rest of the field on ovals. So here's the question I want you to answer in the comments right now. And I want the real debate here. Is Shane Van Gisbergen now a legitimate oval threat in NASCAR? Or does he still need to prove it's not just a one-race outlier? Drop your take down below. I read every single one of them. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to NASCAR Nation News, and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss a video. We cover this sport the way it deserves to be covered, with passion, with honesty, and with no filter. This is NASCAR Nation News. We'll see you in the next one.